Hello guys, the winner takes it all. The losing festival. Beside the victory, there's understanding. And destiny. What you have, do as you. But what can I say? Okay, www. Wih, kegedean. Berawas. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Halo, halo, halo yang baru datang. Halo, 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 halo. Halo, 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 halo. Cek. What? Dah, bel. Loh. Wih, ho, he, he, he. Sekarang kan? Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Komen guys, komen guys, komen, 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 copy, 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 copy. Yo, what's up? You. Wih. You. You. Up, up. Mana ini Bayern Munchen? No. What's up? Panasnya, what's up? Wes, lupa mengganti, lupa, lupa, lupa.
Talking of another, it's another
Ready,
free
ready?
kick to Bayern
Okay,
in a
let's go.
central area.
Live reaction, Bayern Munchen.
Wrapping up your point, PSG remain the last team to prevent Bayern scoring in a match, and that was all the way back at the Club World Cup last summer in the United States.
Kimmich.
Just taken away from the lurking Kane. Conceding a corner.
It's really an identical position, wasn't it, to a one 2 or 3 minutes ago, where that one they decided to ping it to the right hand side, Kimmich. This time he goes straight down the middle, and that's a vital touch from Vitinha. Gives the corner away though.
Next corners caused problems for Real Madrid in the last round. Plenty of in-swing, dealt with though by the Russian goalkeeper Safonov. He's with Dembele in hot pursuit.
Calm, very calm.
say. Stanisic. Musiala arriving to join Kane and Diaz centrally.
Wonderful ball from Elise, the first one down the right.
Oh shit.
Just didn't have that many options again, and he found himself in that good position.
Coutinho. Bukini. Desiree Doué.
Dua.
Left by Dembele. Warren Zaire-Emery.
Keparat. Oh, hampir.
So Davis got his head in the way.
Diaz.
Now Diaz goes the other way. Elisa. Kane.
Harry Kane. Sip, Kimmich.
Kimmich. Lovely touch. Diaz with a chance. He goes.
Yes!
It's a penalty
Vamos!
kick.
Penalti! Hold on.
Sandro Scherer ideally
Masa nggak
positioned
pelanggaran
to
wasit?
adjudicate,
Mau di syuting itu?
and it didn't take him long.
Well, the way they hit PSG on the break, they just slowed it down and then
Wah,
made that
sliding
quick pass.
jelas.
And I
Jelas
think
sliding
that's
itu.
great forward play
Masuk
because
itu,
he
masuk,
knows
jelas.
that he pushes that ball forward. He's got to tempt the defender in to try and make that tackle.
Jelas itu, jelas.
We've seen a couple of tackles already that have been timed to perfection. I'm not sure that one was.
Mark Clattenburg's alongside us.
Some people will argue that he does get a touch on the ball, but that was the secondary touch. He actually catches Diaz's foot before he makes contact with the ball, and that's what the referee sees, and that's why he's well within his rights to award the penalty kick. Of course, the VAR will look at it, and he will say that there is a contact on Diaz's foot before the defender touches the ball.
PSG.
Growing chorus of Parisian whistles. And one player in red wearing 9, who probably hasn't even noticed that.
Muncul PSG 0-0. Oke, was good. Kiper PSG siapa guys?
Penalty
Kiper
kicks
PSG siapa?
taken for Bayern. 36 scored by Harry Kane.
Gol jelas.
Amidst the intensity and the noise
Gol
of the
jelas.
Parc des Princes.
Harry Kane.
3 big deep breaths, 3 big strides. And a
Goal!
big goal to Harry Kane for Bayern.
Yes, sir. Come on, Harry Kane.
54 for the season.
Unbelievable. Calm.
Let's
The most
go.
relaxed person in the stadium, it looked like. Felt as if and looked as if he was under no pressure whatsoever.
Let's go.
That's the penalty kick of a very, very experienced footballer. Been around, seen it all,
That's
taken
good.
them in the biggest games.
Oi.
Didn't falter at all.
Of those 54 goals this season, 13 have now come in the Champions League.
Let's go, Harry
And he
Kane.
becomes the
1-0,
first
boy.
Englishman ever to score in 6 consecutive games in this competition,
let's go.
removing Steven Gerrard from the record books.
I think he's having a good season, don't you?
Les Paris katanya mah.
Goodness me.
Mana katanya Nuno Mendes mau ngantongin Olise, nggak bisa. Olise Diaz tuh susah, udah a different level.
Just goes to show you though how quick Bayern are on the counter. Because from being under huge pressure at one end and a wonderful clearing header from Davies in his own penalty box, he goes straight up the other end, and within a few seconds they're winning that penalty.
Oke, langsung pressure.
So Bayern already
Kimmich.
extended their record of scoring in every game this season. Goal number 168 for the team.
Told you it wasn't going to be 0-0.
Did you?
Not with the standard of players on this pitch. It's never going to be.
Kimmich, oke. Davis, oke, shit.
Doué.
Nah, good, nice.
Davis.
Come on. Davis.
Short in possession. This is Kane.
Ih.
And he's played in Elise beautifully. And Safanov got enough of a piece of it
Oke,
to keep it at
fokus.
1.
Huge opportunity that is. Should have scored.
Hei, nggak pelanggaran sih.
What a
Nggak pelanggaran
wonderful
sih.
pass though from Harry Kane again. He's got the opportunity to
Duh,
shoot
enak
himself,
banget
but just the way he puts that into the path of Elise. He just tries to open himself up and whip it past
Defense-nya
the
PSG
keeper.
masih kurang disiplin.
Good save.
Lewat Olise.
Harry Kane's first career goal against PSG.
Farah. Let's go ya. Keren. Ini Stanisic, Harry Kane,
Movement of that
Upamecano,
front four of Bayern Munich.
Olise, Musiala.
Doing so well and pulling
Diaz.
the defenders around.
Cleared away rather hurriedly by João Neves.
Back four, don't know where to stick or twist.
Pavlovic.
Really are
come on,
pulling them everywhere, all
Pavlovic.
over the pitch.
Due.
Dua.
Vitinha.
Kimmich defend Kimmich. Oke, masih Vitinha. Due. Oke,
Davis gets it back from Due.
Pavlovic. Musiala. Let's go, Musiala. Pavlovic. Oke. Kimmich. Balik. Neuer. Upamecano.
Fouled by William.
Yellow card. Was it? Referee. Hey, yellow card, please.
So difficult to pick up Harry Kane when he's doing that because those centre halves do
Wey,
not want to be
satu
doing
yang
that.
pas
They do
ini.
not want to be drawn out of position. And that's exactly
sayangnya
what
nggak
Harry's
gol ya.
doing. Both then getting the
Kanan,
free kick
kayak.
and here on the replay.
Buat kesana.
When he plays that wonderful pass into Elise and he should score. It is a really clever save, but it's the weight of pass. That's exactly what I mean about what the Bayern forwards are doing to
Marquinhos.
those
Halo guys,
defenders in
halo
the
yang
back.
berdatang, halo.
They're pulling them everywhere, pulling them into deep positions, which then means
Thank
there's
you,
so
udah
much
like,
space
thank
in
you.
behind for the runners to go onto with their pace.
Ini jangan penonton BAYERN kemarin.
Harry Kane lost a boot.
Kita begadang sama-sama nonton live reaction Bayern Munchen.
Presumably a golden one.
Oh iya 1-0 ya. Berapa
Ruiz amongst those in reserve tonight. There's been much discussion over his knee condition. Frustrated that he's not been back soon.
Let's go. Olise. Oke. Pavlovic, Stanisic. Wah,
Dembele,
wih, aduh.
first big chance for Paris Saint-Germain.
Wah. Dembele ya.
Open up the goal, but missed by a
What
margin.
the fuck, pemenang Ballon d'Or.
Goodness me.
Pemenang Ballon d'Or
Huge
syutingnya kayak
opportunity
gitu
that is.
anjing.
He's got
Finishing,
so
what
much
the
time to make up his
fuck.
mind what he wants to do.
Di football harus ubah ini.
And even if he
Finishing
looked to his
Dembele
right
ini
hand
harusnya
side, he had the option
20 ini.
of Due, but I think he makes the right decision and goes for goal himself.
Nggak
Just
bisa
gets it
placing,
all
Joe.
wrong. Tries to open it up and hit it with the instep. He puts it
Bodoh
about 15
kali.
or 20 yards wide.
Menang Ballon d'Or, Cok. Gitu. Oke, masih Nuno Mendes. Halo, siapa ini nonton bareng-bareng? Halo. Oh. Masih defend, Munchen masih defend. Munchen.
Kvaratskhelia.
Cek.
Beautiful balance. Oh!
Aduh, anjing. Parat sekalian
What
ya.
a response
Bangsat.
from this wonderful footballer.
Kolektif Ultras Paris.
Brilliantly bewildering.
Parat sekalian, guys.
I'm just smiling here because we mentioned the ridiculous amount of talent on this pitch. And he was one of them, Kvaratskhelia. Just the way he works it onto his right foot. He's got Stanisic where he wants him and he cuts him in there, and no other thought than other to guide that into the corner.
Aduh, anjing.
It's a fantastic finish, so clever. Knows exactly where he is, where the goal is, and what he wants to do. Superb. It's not disappointing this game, is it?
Far from it. Living up to every expectation.
Kvaratskhelia 9 goals in 14 match. Oh,
To football. To win the nickname Maradona in Naples of all cities tells you just the esteem in which he was held there.
langsung bisa belajar sih defense-nya dan
Also compared him to George Best, so he's been the Georgian best.
offset banget.
9 goals in the Champions League for him this season. Wonderful talent.
Kelihatan.
The balance and the way he looks so comfortable running with that ball, knowing exactly what he wanted to do and where he was going to put it.
Musiala.
Pavlovic. So Davies. Header of the upcoming World Cup. Okay.
Let's go, passing Harry Kane, Diaz, lucu.
Supported by Hakimi.
Terus
Say, to Stanisic.
Stanisic lepas terus anjing. Tadi juga blunder dari Stanisic. Bangsat. Banyak kebutuhan dari Stanisic, come on.
Zaire Emery.
Brilliant. One touch football.
Stanisic nih.
Reaction from the crowd as well. He wanted to do on the other side what Kvaratskhelia did on this side.
Oke, ke tengah. Come on, Luis Diaz ke tengah. Oke. Olise, come on. Cut inside.
Elisa.
Stanisic nih, lagi bego.
Musiala.
Marquinhos naikin. Pipinya. Wes. Nuno Mendes.
Emery. Due.
Aduh.
Ashraf Hakimi. Being gathered in by the veteran Neuer.
Hakimi just thought Dembele could get across that near post. That's what he was hoping and wanted him to do. Was just a little bit too much pace on it.
Menghakimi.
These two vying for the right to meet Atletico Madrid or Arsenal in the final in Budapest, and you can join us next Tuesday to see if the Gunners can reach their second ever Champions League final. 2 decades on from their first. The coverage from the Emirates gets underway from 6:30. Kick-off against Atletico Madrid at 8 o'clock. That is exclusively live on Prime.
Come on. Menang aja, tipis. Menang. Desire the way, desire the way.
Let's get in.
So strong.
Hakimi. And they're dealing for hands there. The referee has shaken his head. VAR will obviously take a closer look as Nuno Mendes lets fly.
Like a Nuno Mendes. Ooh.
He's absolutely spot on.
Pavlovic. Dan buller kayak ada buller kemarin. Lemes nih, padahal lemes.
Diaz. Elise.
Okay, Nuno Mendes.
First time getting the better of Nuno Mendes and round Marquinhos. Very nearly touched in by Musiala, but again bewitching play. This time from Michael Elise.
Great run with the ball at your feet. Look at the balance, the technique, the strength to go past the defender. Not one but two in Marquinhos.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Desiree Doué weaving his way through.
Oh, hampir.
And that would have been a picture book goal. It's actually going to be a corner.
Smooth end to end. It's so quick. The pace to the game's incredible. There's brilliant ability that we're seeing here, particularly in forward positions. And that ability to run with the ball, the close control, the technique, all of those great things you have to have at this level.
Marquinhos.
Dembele.
Oh, anjing. Bangsat João Neves. Ah, tidak. Anjing.
As cleanly nodded as is perfectly possible. And PSG have come from behind to lead against Bayern.
Seen the threat that they pose from open play. Now they've seen the threat that they've got from set pieces too.
Yeah, come on.
Must be the smallest guy on the pitch. But when you whip a ball in with that pace and with that accuracy, and no one's going to pick you up. Such a clever run. No one goes with him. No one's quick enough to go with him. And he just guides it into that far corner. The keeper's got no chance.
2-1. Kenapa?
What a reaction to go 1-0 down.
Wow, Neves.
João Neves scores against Bayern for the second time this season, having also done so in the league phase. Neuer left floundering, grasping at thin air. 10 minutes ago, PSG were rocking. Look at them now.
Sign of great players and a great team. No panic.
Elise.
Having belief in their ability.
Vitinha.
Ah, anjir.
Race.
Hey.
Player down in the...
Comano.
midst of this maelstrom. Aaron Danks.
Santai, waktu itu juga kalah. Pasti akan comeback pasti.
Even when Vincent Kompany is there.
How's your sense of timing? And Bayern will come straight back at their hosts.
Anjing. Sabar. DLS stream. Fuck you.
Bóng luân chuyển sang bên làng cánh dành cho Michael Olise. Căng ngang, không được. Nuno Mendes, vẫn là Nuno Mendes, máy chạy của Paris Saint-Germain. Didier Doué, Ousmane Dembele. Lỡ nhịp tấn công rồi anh em ạ. What? Aduh. No, tidak. Bayern Munchenku. Aduh. Bayern Munchenku tidak. Tidak, Bayern Munchenku.
Anjing. 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 There's someone we don't need. No, tidak. Weh, gol. Gol Michael Olise. Come on, come on. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Anjing. 2-2, 2-2.
Thì vừa rồi anh em nào chúng ta vào thêm được cái mã dung, chúng ta lại bú BAYERN lại còn gì nữa. Với hàng công của hai đội đang thể hiện như thế này, cho dù đội bóng nào cho cặp đấu còn lại giữa cùng với đó là Arsenal, khi mà họ bước vào trận đấu chung kết, họ phải chạm trán một trong những hai đội bóng có được hàng công tốt nhất của C1 mùa giải năm nay, thì có lẽ là một kết quả được dự báo trước dành cho đội bóng có hàng công tốt. Lại là Olise. Lần này thì Nuno Mendes đã ngăn cản tình huống đi bóng của Olise. Trước đó thì Mendes cũng đã rất vất vả cho những tình huống phải theo kèm Olise. Ngày hôm nay thì không biết là Mendes đã nhận ra người ông bố Olise còn quá trẻ hay không. Và như vậy là chúng ta đến với phút thi đấu chính thức cuối cùng ở trong trận đấu ngày hôm nay, trong hiệp thiếu đầu tiên. Tỷ số hôm nay đang là 2-2 cho lượt đi của bán kết C1. Đồng hành với anh em đó là nhà tài trợ nhà cái Betbet nhá, đơn vị tài trợ dành cho câu lạc bộ Real Madrid. Anh em nào mà chúng ta chưa có tài khoản, chúng ta cần hỗ trợ đăng ký tài khoản, chúng ta vẫn chủ động kết nối với số điện thoại hỗ trợ cho anh em 0965 389 419. Và đừng quên là chúng ta lưu lại tên miền trang web colatv.live và chia sẻ tên miền trang web cho anh em bạn bè để chúng ta có được đường link xem tốt nhất. Sắp tới thì World Cup 2026 thì chúng ta cũng sẽ xem hoàn toàn miễn phí tại nhà đài colatv.live. Xỉu bàn 6.5 ổn không long thôi anh em. Xỉu bàn 6.5 thì Ô Long không nhận định cho anh em. Với tốc độ đá như thế này.
Semangat. Dembele ayo. Kejar Dembele.
Hakimi. Chỉ có 1 phút bù giờ cho hiệp đấu đầu tiên. Kimi. Chúng ta sẽ có tình huống đá phạt góc thứ 3 ở trong hiệp 1. Ở trong hiệp 1 cái mã handicap góc âm 0.5 dành cho PSG vừa khít này.
Uno, dos, tres.
Cược ở lâu long nhỉ? Anh em chúng ta kết nối với trợ lý đi, trợ lý hỗ trợ
Uno,
cho anh em.
dos, tres. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Hala.
Ở trong hiệp thiếu thứ 2 có lẽ là anh em chúng ta chững lại một chút. Khi mà ở trong hiệp 1 có tới 4 bàn thắng được ghi rồi. Tiếp tục.
Passing.
Dembele cho rằng bóng chạm tay của Davis khá nguy hiểm. Hết rồi. Thời gian bù giờ đã trôi qua, trọng tài vẫn chưa nổi còi khép lại hiệp 1 trận đấu ngày hôm nay. Và như vậy là có vẻ như trọng tài sẽ nghe tín hiệu từ tổ trọng tài điều khiển VAR. Và như vậy là tình huống này bóng đã chạm tay của Davis khi mà cái tay đã rời ra khỏi thân người. Và khả năng chúng ta sẽ chờ đợi quyết định của trọng tài liệu có bên dành cho các cầu thủ PSG hay không. Chạm tay thì chạm tay rõ ràng rồi. Ở trong góc quay đó thì trọng tài điều khiển chính trận đấu ngày hôm nay đã không có được một góc quan sát tốt. Cho nên là ở trong tình huống này thì trọng tài đang cần sự hỗ trợ đến từ tổ trọng tài điều khiển VAR. Lại số điện thoại mới cho anh em này. Anh em hội viên chúng ta kết nối với số điện thoại 475 596 nhá. Vẫn đang hỗ trợ anh em nhận 388k tiền cược ở trong trận đấu này. Và như vậy là trọng tài sẽ đi xem lại bảng hình để đưa ra quyết định cuối cùng khi mà đã bước sang phút bù giờ thứ 3. Liệu có bất ngờ nào cho những giây bù giờ hay không?
Enggak wasit.
Căng thẳng nhờ.
Enggak aktif tangannya, men. Wah! Anjing.
Không có gì khác. Một tình huống đá bên. Một tình huống đá bên dành cho cầu thủ PSG. Và vừa rồi đã có một tình huống phản ứng và suýt chút nữa trọng tài rút ra một chiếc thẻ vàng. Chúng ta cùng xem lại tình huống mà David đã để bóng chạm tay ở trong khu vực 16m50. Tình huống đưa bóng vào của Dembele. Và đây nâng tỷ số lên thành 3-2 trước.
Aduh, anjing, penalti lagi.
Kedia đang cầm bóng ở trên tay. Trọng tài này nhìn mặt thấy thiếu kinh nghiệm mà, sao lại nhìn mặt lại biết thiếu kinh nghiệm? Ở đấu trường C1 thì trọng tài người Thụy Sĩ đã có hơn 5 năm kinh nghiệm bắt chính ở các đấu trường C1 và thường xuyên được tin tưởng ở trong các vòng đấu cơ knock-out. Tuy nhiên thì tất nhiên thì đối với trọng tài nào cũng vậy thôi. Họ vẫn có những lùm xùm, họ vẫn có những tranh cãi, họ vẫn bị chỉ trích từ giới và mẫu điệu. Cho nên là anh em và chúng ta cũng có thể thông cảm cho trọng tài như này. Và chúng ta sẽ đến với tình huống đá bên và người thực hiện đó là vị trí của Dembele chứ không phải là Kedia. Dembele người đã bỏ lỡ những tình huống cơ hội trong hiệp 1. Dembele.
Anjing, kenceng aduh ketebak anjing.
Và như vậy là các cầu thủ chủ nhà PSG họ đã vươn lên.
Anjing. 3-2 half time ya. Hal. Anjay. Half time guys, half time. Anjing.
Xin gái hỗ trợ cho người nghe.
Called Mortal Kombat for a reason.
Get over here!
Anjir gimana nih?
An exciting few hours ahead for postcode lottery winners as they find out how much they've won.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Thank you.
For a chance to win a share of £20.2 million, sign up to Postcode Lottery's May draws before midnight on the 30th of April. Is your door in the draw?
Someone's knocking the door.
The all-new 10 for £100 from Hotels.com is exactly what it sounds like. Stay 10 nights, get £100 back in Hotels.com cash. I'm staying here totally free.
Must be nice. I've been here thousands of nights. Where's my thousands of pounds?
You need to use Hotels.com.
Oh, thanks, Judy. I'll just download the app with the arms I don't have.
Oh.
10 for £100 from Hotels.com.
Get ready. F1 is about to start. It's lights out and away we go. Doritos, official partner of Formula One. Taste the thrill and try new Doritos Golden Sriracha flavor.
Stop there. You know being a soldier is about focus, right? What you want to know is, what's in it for me? At school, I thought I was too shy to join the army. But look at me now. I'm able to talk to anyone. Even you, sir. That's what was in it for me.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Here's Sally.
Yo,
Her car's
yo.
on level 3. She's on level 2.
Where is my car?
It's on level 3. Next one up, Sally. Amazing.
I'm going to call you back.
See the light and you could save yourself an average of £300 a year by switching to ID Mobile.
Sorry.
What a night we're having at the Parc des Princes. An outrageous first half here sees PSG going 3-2 up. It's the first time that 5 goals have been scored in the first half of a semi-final in the Champions League. We normally have a moment of the half there. It's impossible. There's so much to get into. I can't even ask you your overview of that first half. We've got a couple of penalty incidents to look at, so let's go back to the first. All that way back when Luis Diaz won the penalty for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, no, Diaz does really well actually to start with, and he wins the ball deep in his own half, and he goes on a good run, and then it's a great touch by Elise. If you watch here, Diaz, it's a magnificent run. He carries the ball really well, commits the PSG defenders, and then it's a really good piece of play from Bayern Munich. It slows down a little bit, but Diaz doesn't stop. He puts himself in a really good position, and then this touch from Elise is brilliant. Good first touch, and then it's a clear penalty, so I think there's no debating that penalty for sure.
I agree fully.
That one you're happy with, and of course this was the master himself putting Bayern Munich in front, Daniel. 37 out of 39 penalties he scored now for Bayern Munich.
Clinical, you know, these are the moments you live for as an attacker, you know, to be able to be given an opportunity to score, and he did not make any mistakes.
Such an open game, so of course PSG were going to get right back into it. And Dembele had a really good chance, Clarence, didn't he? Which he squandered.
Yeah, guys, Sturridge menang 2 kali UCL.
No, absolutely. I mean, he seems to be always tuned in, and I think he has too much of flexibility in that ankle. Went a bit too wide. but Kvaratskhelia, I mean, we said it before the match. He's always ready. A lot of mistakes from Bayern here, from the right back, and also centre back not covering him at all. Even still, he's in the box, nobody covering him. But what a finish, what a quality. Every time he has the opportunity to go and create something, he does.
His balance.
Tanisic sih bego nih, nutupnya nih malas gua lagi kenapa kali?
Yeah, it was, but I think more importantly to that is the detail of his run. I said to Clarence when watching it, it reminds me a bit of
Wayne Rooney.
You know, he comes short, getting the ball and then runs in behind. Yeah, the defending weren't great, but his decisions running behind and the pass, and then his ability to come inside, and it's a really good finish.
And then it was João Neves' turn, but not after Doué, of course, had had a chance himself that earned them the corner.
Yeah, and his ability, you know, we see this guy being able to dribble and manipulate the ball in small spaces, committing defenders time and time again, and we see it here right now. Cutting inside, you're thinking, can you reverse it? He's complaining to the referee right after this, like, ref, it's a deflection, it's a deflection. And there's a slight one off the knee. You think, okay, corner comes in, and of course, one of the smallest players on the pitch times his run to perfection and gets a nick on it and guides it to the far corner.
The timing and the power there, Wayne, and you know, as you say, it's just perfection.
Yeah, it was, and sometimes the smaller players, the harder players to pick up, because everyone focuses on the bigger players, and for smaller players, if you get your movement right, you can get across people, and he gets across. It's a great header. It's a fantastic header.
And then it's 2-2. Elise, 57 miles an hour this shot here, Clarence. And I know the defending's frustrating you, but let's admire the finish. It does.
And not that I'm not enjoying the offensive capacities of all these players, especially Elise is in a great moment. Very smart finishing. Goalkeepers thought he would go to the right side of him, but he did something exactly the opposite, and that's his play. But what to say about the defenders, and defense is like non-existing at the moment.
Yeah,
who scores more?
It's great for us, right?
11-10.
We're here. we hope for a high-scoring one there, you know.
Okay, so Mark said in commentary there that he doesn't think it's a penalty because it's a deflection. It's not a direct handball. This is the final incident we're going to look at in this breathless first half. And there's a bit of disagreement between you guys on this one.
No, I don't think it's a penalty. I think Yeah, his hand's behind his back and he does move his hand out when the cross comes in, but I think it comes off his right thigh and then onto his arm. So maybe if the rules are different in Europe, I don't know, but for me, it's not a penalty.
No, I agree with that. If it hits the body first and goes to the hand, then normally it should not be given.
Yeah, I think it's the nature of how it hits his hand, because his arms are behind his back. So it seems as if it is a reaction to play the ball with his hand, clearly.
But he had the VAR to go and check it.
I know, but the whole point is the referee disagrees with you guys.
There is a different tolerance in Europe, though, isn't there? We've seen through the season, say, to those people who watch the Premier League week in, week out, Wayne.
Yeah, I just think it's a little bit unfair because he's put his arm out, but then the ball has completely changed direction. It's his right thigh, which he can't get out the way, and then it diverts the ball onto his arm. So I just think it doesn't make sense why you should give a penalty.
Sambil nunggu kita nge-ML dulu ya guys.
I don't know where we go from this into the second half. It's 3-2 currently to PSG in the semi-final first leg. World-class players are putting on a world-class show tonight. But do either of these two teams know how to shut a game down? Let's hope not. Join us in a few moments.
Tadi kan ganteng bu.
Here comes the cross.
Prime. Nunggu ya guys ya. Halo yang baru datang, men.
Sorry.
Jancuk kau.
Please, you should take it.
Hancuk kau, hancuk kau, hancuk kau, hancuk kau, hancuk, hancuk kau, hancuk.
I can't do this anymore. No more love stories.
The champion. Dang 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 dang. Scan to learn more.
This is not going anywhere.
Kita meng-ML dulu ya, meng-ML dulu.
This is. When you've done enough, Uber Eats.
An exciting few hours ahead for postcode lottery winners as they find out how much they've won.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Thank you.
For a chance to win a share of £20.2 million, sign up to Postcode Lottery's May draws before midnight on the 30th of April. Is your door in the draw?
Someone's knocking at the door.
Hello, Ida. Play my music.
Asap stage 2.
The new Volkswagen T-Roc.
Off you go, Flowers.
Performing at the UEFA Champions League final kickoff show, The Killers, presented by Pepsi.
See you there.
Yeah, I think playing this easier.
If you're traveling to be surrounded by nature, don't end up surrounded by hotel.
Nah kan, flicker ya, flicker.
Get an Airbnb and go where hotels can't.
Mia San Mia, Mia Khalifa. Mia San Mia.
Can I? Yeah.
Walkers, a little slice of joy.
Oh. You feel that?
Feel what?
The crash zone.
Crash what?
The crash zone. It builds suspense, uncovers evidence, foreshadows danger. You feel it now?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll go and try and find a ladder.
Anjing. Kena diriku, kena.
symbol of Parisian and indeed French pride. The Eiffel Tower, the backdrop, on a spectacular night in the French capital, inside the Parc des Princes. Welcome back to the party. Never mind the Folies Bergère or the Moulin Rouge, the hottest ticket in town tonight. Is here at the southern edge of the Bois de Boulogne. A change at half-time.
Mau company, cowok.
You look at poor Serge Gnabry, who's out injured for the rest of the season and the World Cup. Konrad Laimer is on in place of Alphonso Davies for Bayern. What a treat the first half was.
Let's go.
More of the same, please.
Says the man who, quarter of an hour in, was throwing forward the idea that it might just be goalless.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
So spectators hurrying back towards their seats. A collision between Doué and the new arrival Laimer. So a second attempt to kick off the second half. Gary made reference. The ability of top teams to shut a game down is obviously, it's our hope that that doesn't happen, but is it your expectation that it just might?
Well, I really expect more of the same. I mean, it was so refreshing, wasn't it, not seeing the goalkeeper touching the ball and passing it around 100 times to a centre half.
Aduh, masih main
getting it back. Just so refreshing to see so many players being positive and thinking forward first, run forward first, and pass forward first, rather than sideways and backwards.
Oke, mau lucu. Ah, yang bingung Stanisic nih. Yang dari Stanisic.
Obviously, Alphonso Davies is still facing some fitness issues after nearly a year out with an ACL, but did you feel he was particularly exposed?
He had a tough time, didn't he? I thought both fullbacks found it tough, but having said that, the quality of their opposition is incredible. Players who are prepared to run at them and dribble past them. I thought both fullbacks had a tough time combining in that first half.
Ansi, aduh. Halo guys. Halo Adit. Wih, thank you yang udah subscribe ya. Halo Adit. Wih, Adit tuh fans mana nih? Adit, jangan fans Madrid ya kali. Jangan Adit nih fans Madrid. Adit nih kayak nama temen gua, Cok. Anjay, thank you loh Adit. Shutdown. Aduh, cepetan dong ini selesain. W.
The third time, because of course they suffered penalty agony here. Tino Livramento a couple of seasons ago.
Didn't agree with that decision either.
Adit mana nih? Jangan lu Adit ini, Cok. Embe ya, Embe. Lu jangan Embe.
Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia sort of shrugged off whatever was afflicting him towards the end of the first half. Elise. Musiala.
Bagus, Laimer.
Fullback. The PSG right back making the challenge.
That's good.
Well there to read that, because that original pass I don't think was for him.
Konrad Laimer gila coy. Konrad Laimer nih, coba membawa semangat baru kah Konrad Laimer. Let's go.
Kimmich. Diaz. Jonathan Tah.
Alah panik. Halo guys. Ntar ya lagi nyelesain ML nih, tanggung nih. Anjing. Konrad Laimer masuk ya. Menggantikan Davis. Duh, Konrad gue turun yang Lukas. Tidak. Tidak, muncul ku. Oi, Harry Kane. Oke. Passing.
Mendes, Upamecano read it rather more quickly than Kvaratskhelia, and turns defence into promising attack. Marquinhos away.
Very, very good defending. So good with the ball as well, Upamecano. No one can keep up with him.
Shut down. Enemy maniac. Enemy savage. Passing. Oke. Aduh, Olise salah passing.
Residents of that town to be here in the crowd tonight.
Harry Kane. Musiala.
The beneficiary of Serge Gnabry's sad injury.
And that's why it's so difficult for defenders, because you see Harry Kane there doing his defending and picking the ball up virtually 10 yards. Nearly inside his own half, and then all of a sudden he's up forward now.
Diaz.
Aduh,
aman. He's confronted by 3 defenders. Dembele.
Lari. Berat banget Upamecano ya. Berat banget Upamecano tuh gol lagi nih.
Takes a swing at the ball.
Terus.
The initial thought was that he
No.
actually kicked his opponent rather than being kicked.
Well, he did ever so well to get himself into that position in the first place. But my initial reaction is with you, I thought he sort of kicked him rather than Upamecano trip him.
Oh, dia nendang, Cok.
I think that's exactly what happens there. He goes for the shot and he kicks his leg. There's no attempt of the tackle, is there?
Dia nendang.
VAR having taken a look, is of similar mind.
Just so you know how difficult it is to go up against 1v1 against these forward players. They're running at you with the ball at pace. So difficult to stop.
Kimmich, Musiala, Diaz,
passing.
Tar.
Ngawur juga. Lagi pada kenapa sih semuanya?
Debate going on in Germany at the moment as to whether he might be recalled at the age of 40 to their World Cup squad, having retired from international football 2 years ago.
Dapat.
Vitinha, Pacho, and Safanov.
What Bayern are doing is that they're being very, very brave in terms of when they're trying to press, because they're leaving 1v1 at the back, believing in their ability as a defender and their pace. But it is very brave, the attacking talent that PSG have.
Elise. Musiala. Diaz. All the way across.
Anjing.
Stanisic, the right back.
Lama banget.
See Harry Kane with his hands on his head. Because he knows if that ball is played along the 6-yard line where he wants it, he's got to tap in.
Let's go. Focus.
Lima, the Austrian. Kane.
Nice.
Diaz.
Naik dong Harry Kane.
Past Marquinhos, feeding Lima, who continued his gallop.
one of the reasons why Harry Kane is so effective in this team is that you just watch whenever the ball is pinged into him or passed into him, the runners and the options that he has around him to play that ball first time with a runner going in behind. That's what they do very, very well, Bayern Munich, and that's why he's shining over there. That system that they play with, the pace and the ability in and around him, works perfectly for him.
One more year of his Bayern contract to go, and I understand you're in detailed negotiations with him to extend that.
Yeah, at least 3 years.
Ito, Nicholas Jackson. Baiklah.
Mendes, William Tasho. Now the outstanding Marquinhos, who's played more games of football for PSG than any other player in club's history. Vitinha.
Worked hard for that one, Neuer, didn't he? Wasn't the easiest ball to deal with.
Vitinha. Hakimi, Lima slipped, hence the space for him. Kvaratskhelia.
Bangsat.
And deadly.
That's exactly what it was, John. The way they work it down the right-hand side into Hakimi. And he's got 2 or 3 options. He could have played it early, but he chose not to. And you see so many players get into that position and then fail with that final pass. But he didn't. Rolled it into the path of Kvaratskhelia, and he says, there you go, go on, go and finish it off. And he did just that. He runs onto it, he strikes it so well. There, that pass there might not have been for him, but they work it so well and leave it at the near post for him to run onto it. A brilliant finish. He keeps it low, guides it in the corner, and another goal for him.
Enrique.
Two now for the Georgian genius. 4 for PSG.
Gimana ini? Habis, Cok.
Vitinha.
Kontol pada kenapa sih? Woi.
PSG with the taste.
Jadi gak semangat nih nontonnya nih gua.
Doué. Dembele that made the run across diagonally.
What a player Hakimi is. His energy to get up and down.
Farah, anjing kau. Beli ke Kvaratskhelia udah langsung belilah.
Last team to successfully defend the Champions League. Real Madrid, who won it 3 years in a row. 2016, 17 and 18.
Itu mungkin salah satu faktor juga ya.
1989 and 1990 for consecutive wins in Europe's Premier Club competition. Musiala, Kane, Lima.
Anjir.
A little exposed. Kimmich trying to get back. And it's
Aduh.
Dembele kissing the post on the way in. Neuer leaden-footed. We've not played an hour, and already we've had as many goals in this semi-final as any in the competition's history.
Well, John, I said earlier about how brave Bayern were in leaving 1v1. I use the word brave, maybe naive, because they're getting run ragged every time this PSG team go forward.
Tidak.
playing that open against players of this ability. You're going to give chances, you're going to give goals away. And he works it so well. Just a matter of whether he played that pass in time, do he? And then you're thinking, what can he do 1v1? That's a great example of the keeper thinking him going to the far post, but he goes the near, through the legs. The keeper's rooted, he's got no chance. It's such a clever finish. Seen so many players tonight go to that far post across the goalkeeper. He chooses differently, that's a different option. It's a very, very clever finish.
Bayern concede 5, which is a headline in its own right, because it last happened 2.5 years ago. But it is the quality of PSG's attacking play that at times has been simply breathtaking.
It's great for us being a neutral, but Bayern are pushing so many players forward when they do get that ball, and I said about 1v1. And you'd fancy your chances being a PSG forward, thinking, okay, I'm happy with that. And they've been punished.
Vitinha. Left by Dembele, picked up by Kvaratskhelia. He was dispossessed by Upamecano.
They're having fun out there. They're having so much fun.
Bandut tekan PSG guys, ngebandut sang PSG. Kompani, kenapa nggak ada?
Pops at goal, they're everywhere.
All Vincent Kompany can do is watch with hands clasped. He's not allowed to communicate with the bench. Wasn't allowed to go to the dressing room at half-time. This is Lima. Jean Neves to Hakimi.
This is as good as it gets, John. I really can't stress enough as how much ability we're watching here tonight. How forward players are punishing every single error. They're enjoying playing 1v1, going up against their opponent, having the belief and the confidence to go and punish them.
Fabian Ruiz is on the way shortly. The disguise and the deception of that finish from Dembele.
There's 3 or 4 attempts from different players to go across the goalkeeper. He even tried to do it himself in the first half when he missed that chance 1v1. It's the variation, doing something different. And the keeper fell for it, and that's all that was needed.
Nuno Mendes. Elise, now it's Bayern who've been challenged to produce something special. Luis Diaz nearly got through.
Udah malas gua.
Forthright in coming out.
Pemain gak ada semangat-semangatnya, anjing kalah semangat sama pemain PSG, lemes-lemes. Belum kasih makan 2 hari, malas gua kayak gini.
Kimmich. Elise.
Sampai menit 70 belum ada gol. Udah gua tidur anjing. Males gua stream beneran. Males gol kayak gini anjing.
Just the way Bayern would have set up, I would have thought Pavlovic and Kimmich would have been the 2 that would have sit and let the forward players go and do their stuff. The 4 players in Kane, Diaz, Elise and Musiala. But even those 2 guys have played in so forward positions.
Diaz, slight stumble because there was contact. It is a free kick. So off comes Warren Zaire-Emery.
Sampai menit 70 tuh, gue tungguin dalam menit 70, sumpah, menit 70 aja.
his replacement is the player who, if fully fit, would probably be starting games instead of him. Spaniard Fabian Ruiz.
Anjing, Kvaratskhelia-nya lagi gila-gilanya itu.
Set this up at the start of the evening as fantasy football made real.
Beli back, Munchen, beli back, cari back yang bener. Gak tenang, ngegolin, iya, cuman kejebolannya banyak. Itu juga kemarin mungkin aja kali gara-gara Mbappe masih. Oke.
Gathers those around him and says, "Look, we've got a lifeline here."
Oke.
What a clever ball in.
Oke, udah ada gol.
Really well, look, and he guides it in there. Goodness knows how he's free
though. Beda 2.
No one really challenging him, but giving them a bit more hope.
Upamecano. Getting Bayern back within some sort of range. The tie was in danger of being beyond them at the end of 90 minutes.
Masih beda 2, masih jauh.
Other ideas, needless to say.
Ayo sih anjing, semangat, tai dong, lemes banget sih lo.
This is now the highest scoring single leg.
Pokoknya tiap 5 menit kalau gue tambahin lagi. Sampai menit 75 nggak ada gol udah gue matiin. Males gue.
To produce the bonanza of 8. And that's Kane digging out the ball for Elise. Nuno Mendes.
Sampai menit 75 nggak ada gol udah gue matiin dah. Menit 75 nggak ada gol lagi. Masa harus di
So you're offering on 5-5.
Wouldn't surprise me. Calm as you like.
Anjing. Kipernya kontol. Ini kipernya bego ini, sumpah aja. Kiper PSG ini bego. Cuman anjing, Kvaratskhelia-nya lagi gila anjir. Masuk New Year juga bengong gitu. Jadi pada lemes anjir, nggak tahu kenapa nih. Sumpah menit 75 nggak ada gol, gue matiin.
Kimmich again. Elise. Stanisic has made a run, but shadowed by Fabian Ruiz.
Gue ngehibur, cuman nggak ada company nih. Udah seriin aja dah. Serin aja dah.
Musiala.
Serin aja dah.
Jamal Musiala. Trying to cut it back for Kane.
Nggak ada nyambut tuh. Itu tuh pada diem gitu, pada bengong aja. Udah kayak gini aja, udah ketinggalan aja baru. Come on, enggak ini lemes ini anjing, nggak tahu kenapa, apa bingung, nggak ada company atau apa. Cepet, rotasi bolanya, cepet. Olise, jagoan gua. Aduh, nggak konsen anjing.
Kvaratskhelia.
Rotasi lagi langsung, cepet anjir.
Diaz escaping, steadying himself. And making it 5-4.
Gila langsung 2. Oke, gua mau nonton.
The flag is up on the far side and well might he wag his finger. He was off in celebration.
Hey, you can check the VAR, bro.
He doesn't agree.
Enggak lah.
Well, I said 5 minutes of ball.
Oh, enggak dong.
Harry Kane's got when he gets that ball in deep.
Enggak.
And that's exactly what I mean.
Check the
As soon
VAR.
as he gets that ball, players are off.
Check the VAR.
And Diaz did
Check the
exactly
VAR.
that.
Come on.
And it's a tight one. It's a superb finish.
You can check the VAR. You can
We
check
get
the
used to
VAR.
saying it's a tight one.
Come on, you can check the VAR.
Sometimes we use that a little lazily, but amongst the tight
Okay.
ones, this is a tight one.
Good. Check the goal. Check the goal.
The pass
No.
into him was sublime from Harry.
No offside.
It's that tight that need to have a look at that. The foot of the PSG defender. It's that tight, and even though they've got the semi-automated offside, this will need a further check to make sure 100%.
Goal.
Bayern well and truly back in this. And that is another remarkable twist. Luis Diaz
Goal
means
kan?
that the front three of
Goal kan?
Bayern have now scored 100
Iyalah.
goals between them this season.
But that's the running off Harry you need, because he's got
Come
that
on.
ability to take that ball and turn and play that
Lemes,
pass.
anjing,
And
gak ada
then when you've
semangat.
got
Tadi
that
tuh gak ada
ability to
semangat.
take the touch and swivel the defender and knock it past the goalkeeper like that, like Diaz did, it's great to watch. Very, very difficult
Yes,
to
udah
stop.
5-4 anjing, update.
And Bradley Barcola is on in place
Ayo,
of
comeback, bro.
Desiree Doué.
Ayo dong, gua nggak mau kalah anjing. Yo. Ayo, cepet.
I've been to some matches in my time, John, but I've not sampled many like this.
Semangat. Bisa ini, bisa. You can come back. Come back the situation.
Beautiful football.
Skill dia udah lemes tuh. Semangat. Bavaria, semangat. Oh, come on Luis Diaz.
To be admired. Also the mental resilience with the ebb and flow of the storylines this evening.
Wasit offsetnya cewek, Cok. Lihat, Cok. Wasit offsetnya cewek emang.
There is how
Onside, jelas
tight
itu
it
onside.
is. I mean, he times the run
Onside
to
kok.
perfection and the pass.
He's saying the big toe.
Just. The touch is brilliant. And then the finish, goodness me.
Mon.
Everything about that
Yeah,
goal is just
diturutin.
top quality.
First time PSG have
Okay,
conceded
nggak
4
apa-apa,
since
Ini
they shipped
lumayan.
4 at James's Park.
Dibikin roller coaster anjing. Gila lu.
We are seeing statistical history written in front of our eyes.
Come on. Aduh, Lucu, jangan berhenti dulu, Lucu.
Really about the numbers, it's about the sheer
Sangat
pleasure that a
ini,
game
gak ada yang
like this
memantik.
provides.
Udah, gak ada kompani, tahanin dulu lah. Gak ada orang di pinggir lapangan yang
Getting their money's worth tonight, these fans.
Jangan badut lagi lah, males gua.
Given as Kimmich is down. Luis's direct opponent.
Jangan, jelas lah itu kuning lah, itu harusnya Fabian Ruiz tuh. Yellow dong. Let's go. Beda satu.
You wouldn't get good odds now, John, for 5-5, that's for sure.
6-6 maybe. Elise. Next Tuesday to see if Arsenal can reach their second ever Champions League final, 20 years on from their first. Coverage from the Emirates, 6:30, exclusively live on Prime. Kick-off against Atletico Madrid at 8 p.m.
Cepatlah. Oke. Good Lemmer. Oke.
Diaz.
Come on, Olise. Ayo Olise, bisa. Please. Nice, good. Ih. Ayo satu lagi. Oh, pasti ini what a game. Caption what a game.
Otherwise he was in again.
has profited once. Casualty of the 6-yard congestion zone. Say.
Anjir.
And another corner.
Tar and Hakimi are going together, then it just comes off Hakimi.
On duty from the near side. A lot rosier for Bayern than it did even 10 minutes ago.
Come on, Kimmich. Tuh apa enak ya?
Joshua Kimmich. Carried away by Safanov.
Cepet.
Ball in. Does well, it keeps it in the far post.
Lemas tadi itu salahnya tuh.
Musiala. Hakimi. Barcola. Pavlovic.
Come on.
Musiala.
Musiala nggak ngelihat sana lagi. Apa ini, Cok? Seyo moyo, la partiado. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Ayo dong, deg-deg sini. Iya anjing. Pasti. Anjir. Seyo moyo.
Trận này có rung muộn là chỉ trong năm mới ăn có 72 à? Phút thiếu thứ 80 rồi. Chiếc thẻ vàng thứ 3 và đây là chiếc thẻ vàng. Một thẻ vàng nữa đi. Một thẻ vàng nữa đi.
Aduh. Anjing. Lumayan. Aduh. Ayo. Masa gua nontonnya Aduh. Belum gol-gol juga.
שנתן משחק חלומי מעבר לשערים הנפלאים.
פרץ קריה.
העבודה הנהדרת שהוא עשה על הקו, גם מבחינה הגנתית. ריצ'ה שחקן קבוצתי עם ברק של קוסם. ממש כך.
Let's go, come on.
אופמקאנו לנויר שהוציא 5 כדורים מהרשת הערב. עבירה נוספת על פבלוביץ'. פבלוביץ' נכנס טוב למחצית השנייה, צריך לומר את זה. במחצית הראשונה הוא היה
Anjir, Dembele. Aduh. Bisa. Ini karet sekalian ya. Bahaya nih. Nggak bisa belajar nih.
חילופים עד עכשיו. וינסנט קומפני ועוזרו עשו רק 2. לואיס דיאז עם הכדור. האיש שצימק ל5-4 בשער גדול. ג'ון ושם טועה, כמעט מאבד את זה, אבל ברגע האחרון מחזיר לספונוב שבועט קדימה.
גול, bisa yuk. bisa yuk.
דיאז, הקימי צריך להיזהר, יש לו כרטיס צהוב. מפמקנו.
Bisa yuk.
ביירן
השתלטה על המשחק.
מחפשת תיקו היסטורי מול PSG. מחפשת תיקו היסטורי מול PSG. כבר סיפרנו לכם שאף פעם לא היה תיקו בין הקבוצות האלה. והאמת, אם יהיה פה 5-5, זה יהיה תיקו ראשון והיסטורי ומטורף.
Bisa ya satu lagi nih, 90-an ke berapa ke? Yuk. Seriin dah. Digandang Paris.
לשתיהן מגיע לנצח, אז הפשרה היא תיקו.
בסוף מישהו ינצח. בסיכום שני המשחקים.
Nice. Let's go.
זה לא בהכרח מי שתנצח הערב. שבוע הבא חוזרים למבצר של ביירן לאליאנס ארנה. היכן שהיא לא מפסידה.
Barkele, Makalele, Kolbokile, Kolmokulu.
תשמע, מהדקה ה-65 הוא פמקנו צימק, פריז בקושי הגיע לשער, אבל עכשיו איטיניה.
Awas sampai gol mah.
שלושה חברים, הנה מיולו למשקוף. נגיעה ראשונה בכדור של הילד, כמעט מסתיימת בשער שישי לפריז.
Ya kalah 1 kan ya lumayan gak sih kalau sering.
זה מכלום, ויטיניה לוקח כדור, נועל לבד, מכניס כדור נהדר למיולו, שמרין את המשקוף של נויר. ממש לא.
Lumayan gak sih bikin 1 gol biar gak seri. Masih 2 anjing.
אולי בכל זאת נראה פה 10 שערים בחלוקה של 6-4. זה כמעט קרה. בכל מקרה, גם אם נשאר עם 9, המשחק הזה מקבל ציון 10 גול, על זה אין בכלל עוררין. אשרף חכימי ינסה להשתלט, אבל אמרנו כבר, כל שחקן התקפה היום עושה גם הגנה, זה מה שעשה לואיס דיאז. פבלוביץ', ליימר. חכימי לוחץ, ליימר לא נבעל בינתיים. עדיין ליימר עם הכדור. חכימי מתחת האחורי. חכימי מתח את השריר הירך האחורי, הוא על הדשא, וזה לא נראה טוב, אבל הכדור עדיין בשליטה פריזאית.
זה גם לא נראה מתיחה.
Anjing ya. Hakimi bangsat.
מסתגל בייאוש על הספסל.
השריר האחורי, כאן. אוי, הקים את הרגל. הרגל נתפסה לו בדשא, תסתכל כאן, במידה הזאת פעמיים.
אבל זה מה שגרם לשריר הירך להימתח.
חד משמעית. זה המצב, תראה את הכדור של ויטיניה מיכאי ותראה, בועט נהדר מיולו.
כמעט שבר את השער.
זה דרמה מבחינת פריז. חכימי.
האם אשרף חכימי יעמוד על הרגליים ויפקיע את כולם ויישאר איתם?
Come on. lama anjing.
את המנהיגות.
אגב, פריז, חכימי רוצה לחזור. לא בטוח. לא בטוח בכלל. עכשיו, אתה יודע מה הבעיה של לואיס אנריקה? הוא עשה כבר...
כל החילופים.
לא, הוא עושה 4, אבל ב3 פעימות אין לו עוד חילוף.
בדיוק,
כן? ואני חושב שחכימי חוזר.
הוא חייב לחזור.
חזר.
זה מה שביקש ממנו מרקיניוס.
כן.
רק תעמוד.
ממש, חכימי לא חוזר להגנה, הוא רק לתפוס מקום על המגרש. שאנחנו נכנסים לדקה ה-90. פעם ראשונה שטיפ-טיפה המשחק הוריד קצב, אבל מגיע להם גם קצת לנוח אחרי 90 דקות מטורפות, באמת, בלתי נתפס מה שהיה.
גם אם זה ייגמר ככה, המשחק האדיר וההיסטורי, זו תוצאה אדירה לפריס סן ז'רמן. ניצחון אדיר, נכון שאתה אומר...
זה חודו של שער.
זה ניצחון.
זה חודו של שער.
זה ניצחון אדיר. בוא נשכח שבמשחק הקודם שהם שיחקו כבר בשלב הבתים, ביירן ניצחה.
ברור, אבל עכשיו בשיטת הנוקאוט אתה צריך להגיע למינכן, אתה מפסיד 1-0, אתה הולך ברור, הם רצו יותר מגול לנצח, 4 דקות תוספת זמן, זה מה שנותר לנו. אשרף חכימי על המגרש, אבל על תקן ניצב, ממש עומד על המגרש.
Aduh, udah ini kayaknya.
ניקולס ג'קסון, הסנגלי, יהיה החילוף הבא של ביירן. אפשר להגיד שפריז ב10 שחקנים, חכימי בקושי מצליח ללכת.
כן, אנחנו רואים גם את מיולו וגם את מרקיניוס עוברים בצד ימין של אשרף חכימי.
הרננדז יורד טוב לגליץ' ומרחיק. פריז עכשיו באמת צריכה לחשוב על לשמור על התוצאה ולא להתפתות, כי ביירן תהיה שם עד לשנייה האחרונה.
זה מה שהם רוצים.
כדי למחוק תוך 3 ימים, פעמיים פיגור של 3 שערים.
Let's go, אוליסה.
והאיש הזה יכול הכל לעשות. פאבלוביץ' מקבל מאוליסה, שמקווה שהוא יחזיר לו. קימיך. של ספונו, שאתה רואה, לא ממהר. עכשיו צריך לשחק על תוצאה.
עכשיו מדקה 80-81 ראינו את פריז מורידה אילור.
לורד ג'קסון dimasukin, aduh.
הוא חושב כבר קדימה.
Cepat bawa bola cepat.
מעולם לא ראינו חצי גמר עם 9 שערים, והאם נראה גם שער עשירי, ספונוב, וואו, הוא שוער אמיץ, בעטו בו.
זה אוהב לראות שוערים כמו פעם,
זורק
את עצמו עם הידיים,
חפש את המגע,
לא את המגע, אבל תראה את הזריקה קדימה, ממש כמו שאתה קופץ לבריכה, קדימה עם הידיים, חזק, עוצמתי, והוא לוקח כאן כדור אדיר, אנחנו נראה את תכף בהילוך החוזר.
יש לו סגנון שוערות מאוד מיוחד, מטווי ספון, אבל הוא לא שוער רגיל.
תראה כאן, תראה את ליימר מסתובב נהדר, כאן הכדור קופץ, תראה את הקבלת החלטות, תסתכל. יציאה מהמקום, זורק את הגוף עם שתי הידיים.
Nggak kenapa-napa, tadi kan
הוא נפגע, לדעתי מנבש. כאן.
הנה ג'קסון, עוד שחקן התקפה.
ילד צעיר.
יש עוד דקה לסיום התוספת. האם נראה פה שער על הבאזר כמו במחצית הראשונה? ג'קסון נפלם אצל דמבלה. לואיס דיאז מחפש את ארי קיין ולא מוצא. קימיך. פמקאנו. הכדור הולך לאוליסה. שוב ארי קיין. משאיר את זה לצאת לקרן. קיין אומר, אנחנו רוצים כדור טוב אחד לרחבה ולעשות לפריז מה שנפש עשה לנו. גבירותיי ורבותיי,
זה האיש, ג'קסון, שים עליו לב.
שיא המתח, ומה עם פמקאנו שכבר הפתיע? הנה, הרחקה מהקו של פאצ'ו ספונוב כבר לא היה בשער.
לא היה בשער.
פאצ'ו הציל פה שער שוויון.
אוי אוי אוי.
ועכשיו ברקולה ינסה להלחיץ את ליימר. וזהו זה. גבירותיי ורבותיי, לעמוד על הרגליים, למחוא כפיים, להצדיע ולהגיד תודה רבה על משחק שעוד ידובר בו שנים רבות. חצי גמר כזה,
nggak beres ini. Leg pertama nih nggak beres, nggak. Harus berubah. Leg kedua. Lemas mainnya.
וזו רק המנה הראשונה, המשך בשבוע הבא במינכן.
תשמע מיכאי, ראינו כאן משחק ברמה יוצאת דופן, מהאיכויות והקצביות שנראו בשנים האחרונות. זה היה כדורגל אמיץ, זה היה כדורגל מדויק, זה היה כדורגל אינטליגנטי. איזה דברים, איזה שתי קבוצות, בלי פחד, עם הרבה איכויות התקפיות, איכויות הגנתיות, שוערים שנתנו את הכל. תוצאה היסטורית.
דיברנו על ההתקפות ועל חוליית ההתקפה של שתי הקבוצות ועל הקישור ועל השחקנים המופלאים האלה. הכל התנקז להופעה מטורפת. אף אחד פה לא זייף, כולם היו בשיא כושרם ונתנו פה משחק באמת מטורף. כל פעם שהיה נדמה שקבוצה לוקחת מומנטום, באה הקבוצה השנייה והחזירה להם שער או שניים. דמבלה נתן שניים, ברצחליה נתן שניים, אוליסה נתן גול ענק. באמת, כולם הופיעו, לואיס דיאז, באמת, לא היה כוכב אחד שלא הופיע למשחק הזה. באמת